Hey everyone, I may get an end of the year Let's Play in. This is called Murder at the Masquerade Manor. It's a free game off of Game Jolt, so just go there and check it out. Basically, I actually saw Markiplier playing this, doing horribly. He got killed like two times. You can't die in this game. Um, what I'm seeing from what I saw him play is the minute I find the murder weapon, um, let's put it in window so I can just adjust the camera. As you can see, very lovely music, very old school style.
Dear Inspector, you are invited to attend Mr. White's annual masquerade party. Formal dress and mask are required. Well, here we are. I suppose I should find Mr. White and thank him for the invitation.
So, okay, mouse to look around. Very classic controls. And of course, journal. Ta-da! And eat, interact. So we have a cat, the anonymous, the harlequin, the raven, the devil, the birot, the jester, the scaramouche, and the doctor. Which I'm thinking isn't Doctor Who, but a plague doctor. And no, we're not doing 4chan with anonymous. Although it is the same mask. The only thing I don't know what the hell it is a scaramouche. I'm really not sure what the hell that is. Okay. Let's see if we can find where the murder is. Can you run? No. Oh. Oh dear.
It's Mr. White. He's been murdered. Everyone here is a suspect. I should speak to everybody to see if I can find out who did this. It looks like he's been stabbed to death, so I should see if I can find the murder weapon. I better watch my back, though. There's a murderer on the loose.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Okay, you're the cat.
I hate to admit it. I have no alibi. I was in the dining room on my
Cat
own.
claims she was in the dining room. Yeah, the journal doesn't really keep anything,
I don't know if it helps, but the harlequin was holding an ice pick earlier.
Harlequin. Hey, rude. Ice pick. This is what the cat is claiming.
The jester was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means...
Jade to open the notebook. We don't know if anyone is innocent.
Can I
Hello?
help you, Inspector?
Ah, she's the Raven. Who were you? Where were you? And who
I
were
was
you
on
with?
my own in the ballroom.
Okay, the Raven was in the ballroom. Claims she was in the ballroom. So that kind of...
I don't
Is
know if
anyone
it helps, but the anonymous was holding an ice pick earlier.
There better be more than one ice pick in this house. Anonymous. Ice pick. So who do you think did it?
Rumour has it the devil owes Mr. White a lot of money. It's not legitimate, though, so I'd say his death has cleared that debt.
Smartass. So the Raven claims she was in the ballroom. It would help if I could get... Ah. Hang on. This is me being an idiot. Whoop. Ah, that's the
Can I
gesture.
help you, Inspector? I was in
Where
the
were you?
conservatory talking to the Harlequin. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Okay, the jester claims that he was in the conservatory with Harlequin and someone else. My handwriting is horrible, but I'm basically doing very basic notes.
Piero has been secretly carrying the screwdriver all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
There seem to be 3 stabbing weapons. A screwdriver, an ice pick, and a knife. And no one's mentioned a knife yet, so I'm doubting that's the weapon. Or if it is, only one person's going to mention it, and that's the weapon I'm going to find.
The cat was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means something.
Thank you. Let's see.
How can I
Anonymous.
help you, Inspector?
This guy kept killing Mark in his Let's Play. I haven't finished it because I kind of want to play
I was
myself.
in the study talking to Piero. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Saying he was with Piero. In the study. But he says there's somebody else. There was somebody else in the room.
The doctor has been secretly carrying the screwdriver all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
No, that just means he's a Time Lord! The doctor's been carrying a screwdriver. No, it's a sonic screwdriver. It's okay. Oh man, now I really hope it's not the murder weapon because that would be awesome.
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay, you are an idiot. Let's see. Ah, you're the Scaramouche, I believe.
How can I help you, Inspector?
So you're the Scaramouche.
I was in the study with Piero and the Anonymous.
Aha! So the Scaramouche claims that he was in the study with Piero and the Anonymous. And Anonymous said he was in the study with Piero and someone else. So Anonymous and Piero are innocent. Excellent.
To me, it doesn't seem normal to carry an ice pick around, does it to you? Well, the devil was doing just that.
So the devil had an ice pick too.
Piero has been a bitter rival with Mr. White for a long time. Both of them have been at each other's throats for years. But I never would have thought it would come to this.
I don't think it did either. So, Piero and the Anonymous are innocent because... I don't think we've talked to the Piero yet, but the Scaramouche confirmed the Anonymous' story, because he said he was in the study with the Piero and Anonymous. Ah,
Can I help you, Inspector?
there's a Piero.
I was in the study talking to the Anonymous. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
It might have been the Scaramouche. So, and she's confirming the story now too. So,
The jester has been secretly carrying a
there's a
corkscrew
fourth-
all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
corkscrew?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay. And because of that, we know the Scaramouche is innocent, because they're saying there was a third person in the room, but they didn't know who it was. But the Scaramouche was able to confirm both the Piero and the Anonymous. They were in the study. Ergo, the Piero, the Anonymous, and the Scaramouche were in the study. And since they were all together, they are innocent. I hope that's right. So that's 3 innocents so far. Oh, I'm good. So who have I talked to so far? I've talked to the cat. I've talked to the... I've forgotten how to walk. Where the fuck is the... Thank you. Oh, yeah, you don't have to. So let's see. I don't think I've talked to the Harlequin yet. Well, there's the anonymous. You're innocent. Congratulations. You actually saved your ass. Let's see, is there anyone in here? Help if I go in the right direction. I can't leave yet, although I want to run. You're innocent. I don't have to worry about you, and I don't have the weapon yet. That would be the Jester, I believe, which I believe I did talk to. Double check.
Can I help you, Inspector? I was in the conservatory talking to the Harlequin. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was. Pierrot has been secretly carrying the screwdriver all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right? The cat was arguing with Mr. White earlier.
Yeah, I did talk to him.
Maybe that means something.
Is there anyone else in this room? I don't think I've talked to the devil. Hey, devil!
How can I help you, Inspector? I was in the conservatory with the Harlequin and the Jester.
Oh! The devil was the third person in there, he's saying. So if I can find the Harlequin, I can confirm if the devil is telling the truth.
To me, it doesn't seem normal to carry the screwdriver around, does it to you? Well, the cat was doing just that. I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
You helped me out a little bit. So he's confirming the Jester's story that he was in the conservatory. So if we find the Harlequin, we'll know for sure. The devil, I only check if they say there's like another person and the guy confirmed it. So let's see. We have to find the Harlequin. Anywhere near the door. Look, I saw... Oh! Hello, Doctor.
Can I help you, Inspector? I was in the conservatory with the Harlequin and the Jester.
Well, the devil said that... Well, not the devil, the Pierrot said he was in the conservatory with the Harlequin and the Jester. I had to uncheck the Pierrot. But wait a minute, the Harlequin and the Jester? No.
I'm certain the Raven was holding an ice pick earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that could be
Rumor
anything.
has it, the Anonymous owes Mr. White a lot of money. It's not legitimate, though. So I'd say his death has cleared that debt.
Oh, the Doctor's creepy even in this game. Harlequin, the Pierrot. Wait a minute. Yeah, they said the Jester was... So we unchecked the Scaramouche, because apparently, no one doesn't mean anything. We know that Anonymous was telling the truth, because his story was confirmed. We know the Harlequin and the Pierrot are cleared, because their story has been confirmed as well. By two people. I think you're the
Can I help you,
Pierrot?
Inspector?
No, I already talked to you. Actually, maybe you can confirm. Do you remember
Can I help
who
you,
was?
Inspector? I was in the study, talking to the Anonymous. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
I think
How
she's
can I
the
help you,
Harlequin.
Inspector?
that's the cat. This is hard. And I haven't even found the murder weapon yet, so I don't even know what was used to kill who. Where's the Harlequin? That might actually help me here. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to kind of fix where my mouse was, because I'm like drunk or something. I need to find the Harlequin, because that might actually give me information. Or find the murder weapon, because then I can figure out who did it. Because nobody's mentioning a knife, which is interesting. Well, that's the Jester. Oh, you're the Harlequin! Hey, come back here! I just want to talk to you!
Inspector? I was in the conservatory, talking to the Jester. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Okay, so you're cleared and the Jester is
I don't
cleared.
know if it helps, but Scaramouche was holding a corkscrew earlier. I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Thank you, but we know the Harlequin didn't do it. We know the Anonymous, the Jester. So these four are completely innocent. The cat, the raven, the devil, the Scaramouche, and the doctor are still not in the clear. I think it's time we start looking for the murder weapon. If it's an ice pick, then, if I remember correctly, Anonymous, the Raven, and the Devil are the ones I'd have to look at. If it's a screwdriver, then honestly, the fact that either the Doctor or the Scaramouche lied, you'd be hard-pressed for me to believe that it was anyone but them. Hi, kitty. I love her mask.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Well, let's write down who said had what weapon before I find the murder weapon. So I'm going to finish the page and rewrite it down.
I don't know if it helps, but the Harlequin was holding an ice pick earlier.
Quinn had an ice pick. I know the Doctor had a screwdriver, because that was just fucking hilarious. I just want to see what the weapon is before I... Yeah, I'm actually on one game and I'm taking forever, compared to, like, the little short games.
How can I help you, Inspector? To me, it doesn't seem normal to carry an ice pick around. Does it to you?
Devil had an ice pick.
Well, the devil was doing just that.
And he's still on my list of suspects. The motives don't seem to have a indicator of who did what. It's really who was where and who had a weapon. And if people collaborate their stories...
How can I help you, Inspector?
Speaking of
To
the
me,
devil...
it doesn't seem normal to carry the screwdriver around. Does it to you?
Cat had a screwdriver.
Well, the cat was doing just that.
Pete, were you carrying around a screwdriver? And by the way, as for does it seem normal... Doctor Who fans and myself, I carry around screwdrivers. Any techno geek carries around screwdrivers. That isn't unusual. That's normal. That's not a weird thing. The ice pick and the cork... Well, no, the corkscrew at a party? Yeah, I'd carry... I have a bottle opener myself. And I think my husband does have a corkscrew. Let's see, did I talk to you yet? Yeah, you're the doctor.
Can I help you, Inspector? I'm certain the Raven was holding an ice pick
Raven was
earlier.
carrying...
White was stabbed to death, wasn't he?
Raven had an ice pick. I think that's the cat. I'll follow her though just to make sure. By follow her, I mean actually leave the damn room. Oh no,
How can
that's
I
the
help you,
Harlequin.
Inspector? I don't know if it helps, but Scaramouche was holding a corkscrew earlier.
Scaramouche had a corkscrew. And he's on the not so innocent list. So
Can I help you,
Raven.
Inspector? I don't know if it helps, but the Anonymous was holding an ice pick earlier.
Had an ice pick. The reason I'm writing down the weapons is so I remember. Because I'm guaranteed to forget. So let's see, how many people attended this party? 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 innocents. How many are probably guilty? 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 written down for weapons. So there's 11 people here. Fuck! Not 11 people. How many people are here? Let's see. 10 people here. So I need to figure out the other who had what weapon, basically. And since I didn't find the weapon, let me re-talk to the Jester. I think he has a piece of information I forgot. I don't remember, though.
Can I help you, Inspector? Piero has been secretly carrying the screwdriver all night. That could have been
Piero?
used as a murder weapon, right?
Screwdriver. Okay, so that's 8. I need to figure out the other 2. So I need to figure out what... Well, speaking of the
Can I
Piero-
help you, Inspector?
Hi.
The Jester has been secretly carrying a corkscrew all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
One more, and that would be... Well, let's see if I have it on the other page. I remembered the doctor, because that was just easy. Let's see. The Harlequin had a nice pick. Was it the devil? Jester had a corkscrew. Let's see. I have the Harlequin, Doctor, Devil, Cat, Raven, Scaramouche, Anonymous, Piero, and Jester. Who am I missing? I have the cat, I have the devil, the doctor. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, there are only 9! Holy shit, I have them all. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I can't count. I can't fucking count. Okay, so we have 9. So depending on what weapon we find, that'll be the guilty party. So now we actually have to find the frickin' weapon. But where is it? Probably near the body, thinking of it, you know. To shoot as quickly as possible. Hello, Doctor. But keep in mind, a couple of people were lying. Although I like how 2 of them were like, I don't have an alibi. I was alone. And they were honest about it. So I'm kind of thinking the cat didn't do it, or the Raven didn't do it. But it's going to depend on what I find. If I find a screwdriver, then I'm probably going to assume the doctor, because, yeah, the Scaramouche was carrying the corkscrew. If I find the corkscrew, I'm going to assume the Scaramouche did it. And hope that I'm right. You haven't seen a weapon around here, have you? Aha! It is... What the hell is it? I can't tell what it is! And I just clicked out of the screen, didn't I? Oh. Where's my E button?
Aha! It's covered in blood. I bet this...
The weapon is an ice pick! That means... the Raven did it. Or the devil. Shit! But the devil lied, so I'm gonna assume the devil. Ha-ha! So the devil did it! Because the Raven said she had no alibi. She was being honest. The devil, and I think it was the doctor, said the same exact thing about two of the characters. And each character said there was someone else in the room, but I don't remember who it was. So either the devil lied or the doctor lied. But because of the weapon, it was the devil that lied. I'm good. And I didn't die. And that's how you actually play... And that's how you actually play the Murder at Masquerade Mansion. So, this was a fun game. This was very interesting, very thought-provoking. Nice graphics. The music was pretty. I mean, the voices were going to glitch a little bit because it's randomly generated. So when you play it, you'll get a different outcome, different weapons. Like, I didn't know a corkscrew could be a weapon. The murderer will be different every time. I'm kind of happy the doctor wasn't the murderer, because like the sonic screwdriver thing was just too hilarious, and I kind of sat there laughing. It's like the doctor was carrying a screwdriver. No, that's fine. He's a Time Lord. That's good. Let him keep the screwdriver. Of course, I'm the one that picks up on that. So a little something for you Whovians out there. A little Whovian joke that was accidentally put into my video. But this was a fun game. You actually have to think, and you have to... Since the journal doesn't take notes, I recommend having a pad and paper with you, which is what I did. And you saw I went back and talked to everyone, like, who had what weapon. I wrote that down. Motives don't seem to matter as much, but it kind of indicates that they all had a motive, but a little argument I don't think is going to cause murder unless they're really pissed at each other. What I would like to see is this game expanded on a little bit more, like a little closer to a game of Clue. But I liked you could confirm with other characters. I was in this place with these two people, and the other two could say, yes, I was in this place with the person you previously spoke to, and this other person, and the I don't remember who the other person was reveals you have two suspects, and one of them isn't telling the truth. So when you find, and they both have a different weapon, it makes it really easy, although it could be end up they both have the same weapon, you're supposed to know, like, okay, who the fuck did it? But maybe have things change over time as you get new information as well, to add a bit of randomness and to move the case along a little faster, rather than backtracking and trying to find everyone again. But still, it was a very interesting, very well done game. And it's a free game, so you can't complain too much. But I really recommend it if you love murder mysteries, and I do. So, this was my little playthrough of one case! And look how long I took, because I took my time with it. This is not a game where you rush through it to see all the different scenarios. You take your time and you figure it out. But with one case, I took like half an hour. But I revealed the murderer. So you get to see the windscreen from me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!